Hello, dear friends, and thanks for tuning into Taste Radio, the #1 podcast for anyone building a business in food or beverage. I'm Ray Latif, the editor and producer of Taste Radio, and I'm with my co-host for this episode, John Craven, Jackie Brugliera, and Mike Schneider. This episode features an interview with Trey Zeller, the founder of pioneering whiskey brand Jefferson's Bourbon. You notice I changed a word in my intro?
You did. You called us dear friends.
Dear friends, because
Aww,
I feel like
thanks, Ray.
Well, I feel like our audience, our community is made up of dear friends, not just regular friends, but dear friends.
What about elk and moose?
Who?
Nothing.
What does that mean? What's going on with Arsenal, by the way? They suck lately.
Don't both
your
your
dear friends. You're going
I
back
want-
on
yeah,
your
we're
word.
dear friends.
both your clubs suck.
I
Can
guess
we just agree on this?
I guess we're not talking about Leandro Trossard.
Okay.
He's not one of our dear friends at the moment.
It's been a
Just needs
tough
a little shake.
6 weeks or so for Arsenal, but they'll bounce back. They'll be
Still in
fine.
what place?
Last,
Fourth.
third,
Yeah.
Fourth.
What place are you in? What place is United in?
relegation.
No. Just, but what place?
Ray is always in first place. The team I support is unfortunately in 13th place.
13th
No,
place.
Ooh, is that last place?
No. Last place is 20th.
20th.
Yeah,
That's
but-
pretty close.
Yeah.
I think we're closer to fourth than we are to 20th at this point, which is
see.
fine.
Mhm.
See,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
something to look forward to.
You know what else to look forward to?
What's that?
BevNet Live.
Nosh Live, Brewbound Live. It's all
Yeah.
happening very soon. Today's the 12th. We're recording on November 12th, which means that Nosh Live is, if my math is correct, 23 days away.
Goodness.
That's
Nice.
3 weeks and 2 days. John Craven, you're all packed up. You got your toothbrush ready?
No.
Your little toothbrush. Do you have a toothbrush container? Do you have one of those things where you, or do you just
Like
jam it in your bag?
a full road case, Ray.
Road case.
Yeah.
Full dental kit?
No.
Can I go kind of ape shit for a second here? Yes, I'm cursing on the
God.
podcast. This makes me
Wow.
so mad. When
What?
people pack,
Yeah.
don't just jam your friggin' toothbrush in your backpack. You got to have like a toothbrush holder. Do not put your shoes in your luggage or your purse or whatever bag it is without a bag to hold the shoes.
Oh, that's everyone knows that.
No, not
Otherwise,
everyone
everything's
knows
gonna
that,
smell.
Mike. Not
Your whole
everyone
bag
is
no,
gonna
it's,
smell like
it's not
shoes.
even. It's not even the smell.
It's the
like
germs
the dirt.
on the bottom
The
of
germs.
Dirt, germs. You're gonna smell like feet.
Oh,
Because your
Why would
shoes
you
go
want any of that?
everywhere.
Jackie,
I feel like
thank
people don't think
God.
about this, though. I used to not, but then I learned and...
No, I don't know.
Unchanged.
People I know still nowadays.
Hey,
I
Ray.
just see them jamming their shoes
Ray,
in their bags.
do you pull your roller bag into the restroom?
What?
Oh, all right. We're getting off topic here.
Well, okay, yes.
And then do you place it in the overhead?
but do I place it on my bed is the better question.
Yeah.
Never. Never.
You don't want bed bugs.
Watch out. Yeah. Watch for the bed bugs.
This is there's going to be a new podcast next week called Travel Tips with Ray.
I just
on
gave
this
a bunch of
feed.
travel tips.
Ray's Travel Tips podcast.
You need a toothbrush holder, travel holder. You need a
I didn't know you were a travel
Bag for
officer,
your
Ray.
shoes.
yeah, the shoes. Anyway, 23
My
days.
shoes.
Nosh Live begins. We have got a ridiculous lineup of speakers. I am just so excited to sit down with. Well, hopefully sit down with at some point if he gives me 5 minutes. John Foraker, who is appearing on stage with his co-founder of Once Upon a Farm, Jennifer Garner. I mean, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. The opportunity to sit down or meet these folks face to face is a completely different kind of interaction and way to communicate than if you were doing it on LinkedIn or via an email. Having that face-to-face interaction goes so much further, as it does with the retailers that we have at the show, retail buyers at the show. Jackie, again, the second question everyone always asks is, do you know any retail buyers? The first is obviously, do you know any investors? The second is, do you know any retail buyers? Guess what? We know retail buyers, and we know that they're going to be at Nosh Live.
We do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will have Whole Foods taking one-to-one meetings.
Nobody
at
wants to
Nosh
meet
Live.
anyone from Whole Foods, right?
Yeah,
No.
nah. And then we also have some investors and as well as investment bankers taking some meetings, talking about, opportunities for brands.
Yeah, Jackie, we've got Rachel Hirsch from Wellness Growth Ventures and her team taking meetings, and she's her portfolio. She invests in great brands like Cure Hydration, Partake, Dessois. just go to her website so you can see like what she's invested in. And I can't wait to meet Rachel. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
We've got her on stage as well.
Genevieve Gilbraith also will be on stage. She's the co-founder and general partner of Springdale Ventures. Wayne Wu, everyone knows Wayne.
From VMG.
From VMG will be there. Hey, look at this. I'm looking at the website right now. Monica Watrous, the managing editor of Nosh, will also be in attendance.
Thank
at
goodness.
Nosh Live.
And on stage.
Running all the content.
Running
Running
show,
all
yeah.
the content.
Yes.
This is the first time I've seen Lucas Southard also. He's
You're
on
like,
it.
who's that guy?
Yeah.
But his hair is still the short hair. Remember when he had short hair? Now he has much longer hair.
Yeah. Now, he's one of the co-hosts of the CPG Week podcast. Did
An
you know that, right?
outstanding podcast that everyone should subscribe to for sure.
Take a listen to that. 15 minutes, snackable news and insights from the team.
Is that like a Geico reference?
Yeah.
15 minutes will make you smarter?
15 minutes make you smarter.
Something like that.
It's not like Geico.
Also, Cameron
It's
Gould.
worth. No one wants to pay for insurance. Why would you compare our podcast to insurance company?
Geez, why getting all agitated? Is this because I was getting agitated about
Yeah.
the travel things?
Well, you
Yeah.
might have mentioned Arsenal too.
Oh, that's true. I forgot all about that. That was like 5 minutes ago. That's like eons ago, Mike.
Yeah, but it's in my
Still
soul.
ruminating.
Every moment of every day.
Yeah, you're not wearing it. Have you noticed this tangent? Mike hasn't been wearing a lot of Arsenal gear lately. Have you noticed this?
It's cold in here.
I mean, neither of you guys should.
I
Yeah,
got
what's
it on.
happening?
I've
Are you
got
both
Arsenal gear on
embarrassed?
at all times. Come on.
One other name I want to mention who is coming to Nosh Live and speaking at Nosh Live, Cameron Gould Saltman, who is the head of food and beverage for TikTok Shop.
TikTok shop.
If you want to learn how to sell better on TikTok, sell more, sell
Wait,
more
you can-
effectively.
You can shop on TikTok? I
There's a
didn't know
shop.
this.
There's
No,
a
I'm kidding.
specific shop for TikTok.
Stop.
Yes.
Come
Everyone
on.
knows you can shop on TikTok.
I said one other person. I lied. I mean, I want to say one more person.
What about-
this person's near and dear to your heart, Mike.
Oh, you're going to mention Jing Gao.
I'm going to mention Jing
Yeah.
Gao, who's the founder and CEO of Fly by Jing. I mean, talk about a spectacular entrepreneur and someone
Game
who,
changer.
if you're
Absolute
looking,
game changer.
if you're looking to do a collaboration with Fly by Jing, and they've done a lot of really cool collaborations, now's your chance to pitch her an idea.
I'm not sure how the Daily Crunch collaboration came along, but I can't wait to ask her about how that one came to be. It's so great.
Yes. Do you have like bags stored in your office?
I hope so. 'cause
I bet if you open up
I
a
only got a
cabinet-
handful of them.
Yeah. If you open up a cabinet, literally hundreds of bags will be coming out of Mike's.
No, I'm not
Cabinet
even sure
there.
how I got them because they came in when I was out of the office. Apparently there was a lot and it all went really fast and somehow someone saved one for me.
Okay.
I
Somehow.
think it was Sample Captain Colin.
He's a good man.
It
that
just
Sample
showed up
Captain.
on my desk and I was like, huh? Yeah.
I talked about the retail buyers at Nosh Live. We also have retail buyers at BevNet Live. We've talked about Whole Foods. We just announced that buyers from Pilot and Specs will also be in attendance, taking one-to-one meetings with attendees at the show. You can get your products into all. You could potentially get your products into all three retail chains. Now that would be a win.
Man, I love Pilot. It's one of those places that I used to, when I was driving across Ohio, I would always stop at a Pilot and be really happy that I did.
Aren't you from Ohio?
Yeah, originally.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like every time I go on a road trip, you have to stop at a Pilot. It's like the biggest travel
Right?
center in I think North America. So it's a pretty great chain to be in if you want to get in.
I mean, it's a really great place to stop because they have a little bit of everything that you want, and it's better than the rest stops on the highway.
Yeah, and Specs too is a really unique, cool retailer in Texas, and they're, a retailer focused on gourmet food, alcohol, spirits, also I think a little bit of cannabis and non-alc too. So they will be taking meetings with all of the above.
I like how you snuck that in there. Also a little bit of cannabis.
I mean,
yes.
cannabis is something that we take really seriously around here, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's around here? You
What
mean in
does this mean?
Massachusetts?
Around here at BevNet.
Oh, BevNet specifically.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And just to be clear, Pilot is a pretty big chain. They are the largest operators of travel centers in North America. They have 800 retail and fueling locations across 44 states and 4 Canadian provinces. Specs has 180 locations and more on the way. Very cool stuff. And the retail buyer from Pilot, a very nice person, Corey Nicely. She's the category manager for the cooler set at Pilot. So definitely someone you want to meet
Friendly meeting.
at BevNet Live. Nearly 600 people are already signed up for the event. It is the best event. And I'm saying this without any bias. No, there's some inherent bias. It is the best event if you are in any way connected to the beverage industry. Do you like that, John?
That was great.
He's like, keep going, keep going.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm over here shopping on TikTok.
Well done. Well done.
Supporting our speakers.
You know,
Yeah, I'm registering for BevNet Live, Ray.
there you go.
Seats are filling up fast.
They are filling up fast. But I mean, like,
I gotta get my ticket.
And for folks who are staying for another event after BevNet Live, that's of course Brewbound Live. Our team is just the best. Justin, Jessica, Zoe are putting together, or already have put together, an agenda for the ages. I mean, the people, you're going to ask yourself, who isn't one of the big names that's coming to BevNet Live? I just want to hang out with Sam Calgione, the founder of Dogfish Head. He is one of the brightest minds in beer, and can also talk to all the advances you're seeing in the beyond beer space, the blurring of the lines that's happening across the beverage spectrum. I mean, you know, if you're thinking about coming to Brewbound Live, he's a great reason to be there. But check out the agenda because it touches everything that's going on in the beer industry and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Ray, what size are you for a shirt?
I'm a large kid.
Not a large. You're medium, extra medium.
What is an extra medium? No, every time I get a medium, it's too small. So it's a large is appropriate. And then I just shrink it a little bit.
I found what I'm going to buy you clowns on TikTok Shop.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
What
is
the? No.
Some Man City gear.
Some bog
Okay.
roll.
He just,
Anyway,
on John's phone is one of the most hated soccer jerseys in the world. It's that of Manchester City. So,
I mean, upgrade, Ray. Come on.
yeah. Yeah, are you excited for some Pliny the Younger at Brewbound Live? by
I
the way?
mean, first of all, they only make that in February, so we'd have super special status if they made some for us.
I mean,
That
you
would
know,
be.
and also we'd probably be drunk. But anyway,
the co-founder of Russian River Brewing, excuse me, which was originally based in Santa Rosa. Where are they now?
Windsor,
California. They're coming.
It's like right next door to Santa Rosa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going to be talking about Pliny the Younger. So
I like the STS pills. That's my
I
favorite.
mean,
but
you're
anyway.
talking about Natalie Slurzo, right?
correct.
Yeah. She's one of the greatest people. I mean, in the industry. I mean, that brewery has such
Craft
a great
beer
story.
legends.
Craft beer legends, Vinny and Natalie, super kind people, and just, you know, it's just gonna be wonderful to have them in the room.
Are you going to break your sober curiosity? Have some Pliny?
Yes,
That
absolutely.
didn't take much.
No, I mean that's a no-brainer.
Very cool.
I love Pliny. It's such a great beer. I mean, one of the first destination beers that you think about when you think about, hey, I've got to go to someplace to have the beer. Pliny the Elder.
There you go. Well, if you have any questions about any of the events, please let us know. You can send us an email to ask@tasteradio.com. Reach out to us on LinkedIn, DM us on Instagram. A bunch of people have done so. I'm getting messages on the LinkedIn and the Instagram. People are emailing me with some suggestions for speakers and wondering if they have a retail buyer that can come to the events. And I'm like, of course. So if you're a retail buyer listening to the show right now and you want to come to any of the events, let us know because we want you there. So make that short and sweet. Also very exciting, we have launched a new social series for Taste Radio. It's called the Maxi Minute. And for loyal listeners of the show, you're probably familiar with our series called the Maxi Minutes. And essentially, the Maxi Minute is a spin-off of that series. It features investor Maxine Kozler-Koven, who is one of the co-managing directors and co-founders of LDR Ventures. We feature short clips of Maxine answering common questions about angel and seed stage investing. We already launched the first edition, which is how do I approach an investor? Now, this is, I think, question 1A, right? Okay, so how do I find an investor? Question 1.
Ask Ray.
Ask Ray, okay. Too much pressure.
Send an email to ask@tasteradio.com.
Ray knows all. Just ask
so much pressure. So that's question 1.
That's
Question
not
1A is,
the
okay,
way.
so let's say you identify this investor, right?
Mhm.
Well, how should you talk to them? How should you approach them? What should you say? How should you make a connection that is going to resonate with
Well,
that
first
person?
of all,
No. Don't say anything, Mike. Just go.
I've got,
Folks, please go to Instagram or LinkedIn. Taste Radio's account in either case and check
or
out the
BevNet
Maxi
Mike's account and ask me.
Okay.
I'm happy to help you.
You can do that as
Make
well.
sure to follow us and like all our posts, and maybe leave a review on the iTunes podcast while you're at it too.
Yeah, or your listening platform of choice.
Just make all the asks.
I got to talk about one thing real quick, which
Okay.
is this week on Taste Radio, we featured an interview with Ismail Salhi, who's one of the co-founders of a fantastic brand called Wild Grain, which is based here in the Boston area. Wild Grain is a subscription-based company that delivers par-baked, frozen bakery items to consumers around the country. If you think about ButcherBox, it's like a ButcherBox, but for bakery items. And he brought up a really good point in the interview, he said that most people in this country eat cold bread. And I was just like, wow, my mind was blown right there. It's so weird to think about. Because if you go to Europe, if you go to France in particular, people don't eat cold bread. They go to the bakery and they get warm bread, or
And they eat it, yeah.
And they eat it,
Uh-huh.
right.
And they buy it that day.
He talked about a delicious window. So the delicious window is like 30 to 40 minutes after the bread is baked, or after the croissants or whatever pastries are baked. That's when you're supposed to eat it. You're not supposed to eat bread when it's room temperature or worse, cold.
I'm totally going to Chat GPT to make a deliciousness window.
Okay, do that. That being said, when's the best time to have a bagel, right? When it's warm, right? When it's coming right off.
Yeah, or
The,
toasted. I
yeah.
like that too.
Well, not just toasted, but when you get a bagel for
Just put your face then to that little conveyor they have when they're taking it out of the oven.
they boil it, they bake it, right? Is that what they do?
I mean, that's what you should do,
What you
right?
should
Yes.
do. You boil it, you bake it. I know you get still really touchy about this, but yes.
Well, I mean, you like bagels from Dunkin' Donuts, so I don't
Oh
know.
my
Oh.
God.
Oh,
I've seen you out in the parking lot
And
crushing your Dunks breakfast, you know?
sorry to announce that I have
Wow.
resigned from BevNet and Taste Radio.
Ray's crushing on everything, dunks, everything bagel and a Krella.
No,
Kid.
I
Don't
do-
forget the kid.
A
at the
Krella
end.
kid.
but do you remember going to H&H when you were a kid? H&H in New York City?
No, because if you live in the New York area, there's like 8 billion bagel places, and you kind of have your favorite local one. I didn't live near one of those.
Okay.
They didn't have that on Long Island, so.
Okay, well, H&H.
But yes, I have been to H&H.
I think folks might be confused that H&H actually exists and is doing well. What's the line?
Why would you be confused?
Well, because there was a time where H&H went bankrupt, and I thought that they were done,
Well,
But it
I
turns
mean,
out
you can get them in the Moynihan train station or
Yes.
JFK Airport.
now you can. I think a few years back you couldn't, and so I was really excited to hear that H&H, not only are they doing quite well and they're expanding quite quickly and they have an amazing direct-to-consumer program, that they were willing to send us some bagels, and I have them
Wow.
here. Yes,
Are
and
they
we're
warm
gonna warm these
still?
up. No, we're gonna
We're
warm these
gonna
up.
nuke 'em.
They couldn't ship these warm, but we have. This is like Oprah. This is the Oprah show. Everyone gets
You
a
get
bagel.
a bagel.
You get a bagel.
You got some everything?
You got some
Amazing.
everything bagels.
Oh,
John
you're
Handing me
Foraker.
my favorite kind of
Jackie,
bagels.
you get
My
some
favorite's
everything
everything.
bagels. Okay, no, you got some sesame bagels, Jackie.
Okay, I'll take that too.
Did they send some cream cheese and some lox
I believe
in
they
there
did. We
too?
have some plain bagels.
These are marble cinnamon raisin bagels, aren't they? Look at this.
We got some shower. You got that. Excuse me.
Marble
cream
kid.
cheese.
He's a marble kid.
More
Do
cream
we get flavor cream cheese? Is there lox in there? You say that all for
I'm not
yourself?
sure. It's not. These
Wow.
aren't labeled, but we're gonna mange on these. Some bagels with schmears of cream cheese,
Mm.
and it's all really timely. You know why? Because I'm interviewing the CEO of H&H, Jay Rushin, later this afternoon. So stay tuned
Perfect
for that
timing.
interview. Exactly. Stay tuned for that
Are you going to
interview.
be eating a bagel while you're interviewing?
I want to,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm one of those people where you eat a bagel and then you take a nap.
Wow.
Yeah.
It also makes it hard to ask the questions when your mouth's full of bagel.
It is true.
It does
Yes.
smell like bagels in here now.
I know, that's so good.
Which is a lot better than the normal smell of being in a room with you two guys. But
Are you saying they're smelly?
I think it's me.
I mean, draw your own conclusions, Jackie.
Let me tell you something.
I'm just jealous that
I-
you're there.
I don't
Okay.
Taste Radio recording day is not my shower day.
Oh, for crying out
Jesus.
loud. I shower 3 times a day. You shower every other
Shower
day?
3 times a week.
Okay.
Oh,
getting-
wow.
It's getting,
Joke, guys.
getting
Guys,
weird.
guys, I'm an athlete. I have to shower a lot. All right.
Like how you snuck that in there. Do you want to talk about pickleball as well?
Yeah. Let's not talk about pickleball.
All right, H&H. We're going to be monging on these a little bit later on. In the meantime, we have plenty to mange on that is not related to bagels or H&H. Yes. Oh, gosh. Jackie, please tell us what you got.
So something I wouldn't necessarily eat, but I'm a changed woman since going to London. So
Wait, what?
I
Oh, wow.
I have the Country Archer ancestral beef blend, the spicy version, and this has grass-fed beef, beef liver, and beef heart. So now that I am someone that has tried beef organs, which we had beef heart, right? That was
We
what
did. We had ox
ate in
heart, so
London?
same thing.
Ox heart.
Beef heart,
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah, which I think is cool. Like organs aren't very sexy, and the fact that they include organs in this is smart and increases the nutritional like density of it. And my coworker said that it tastes good.
Less fat.
Which
Yeah.
which
Better for
coworker
you.
which coworker said that?
Ryan Gilling.
I have had those before.
Yeah.
They're very
Does the liver show through?
yes.
Oh, I want to try it.
They're very gamey. You know what would be cool actually if they had beef sticks that had meat on a stick. So instead of having to like touch the beef stick with your hand, you just had it on a stick. And
They do.
Like
It's called a turkey leg.
yeah, I guess that's true. But I'm talking about like a packaged beef stick brand.
Oh, okay.
I say that because I saw this on our Slack channel. It's a brand called Mac Pops, and they're macron cookies with flavorful buttercream dipped on
Whoa.
a stick.
Macarons on a stick?
Yes, Mac Pops by a brand called Macaroos, Macarooz, and they come in packs of, I believe, 10, or is this 10? It says to keep refrigerated. Whoops. And they look amazing. They kind of look like those cookie pops or those cake pops that you'd see at Starbucks or elsewhere. And I am so excited to eat these, although I don't know if I should because it says keep refrigerated, and these were not refrigerated. How do you feel about this?
I'd risk it.
You'll probably be okay.
It's baked.
It's just going to shorten the shelf life, not instantly kill you.
I was upstairs looking at our cooler, sample cooler that is, and I was kind of surprised to see Hint, the lightly flavored water brand, in cans. So they have these two sparkling water varieties, both made with electrolytes. They have, or I'm holding in my hand, a pink grapefruit variety and a tangerine variety. Oh, I love tangerine. Not enough tangerine flavors out there.
That looks great.
Is there a sodium call out on that one?
Yeah.
There is on kombucha-aid,
Yes.
which is strange.
What's kombucha-aid?
So I don't actually know. We just got this in, and it's kombucha-aid, but doesn't it look like two other brands just came together and had a child?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yes.
is this a new company?
It looks like, yeah.
Huh.
It looks like our friends at Life Aid and our friends at Health Aid
Made a
had
product.
a fun night. I don't know.
I think.
Can you throw a can down here?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we're not opening
So
it.
is it
are we?
kombucha
Yep.
based and then they add additional functional elements
Well,
to it?
This has
Taste test, here
it
we
has
go.
additional function in it, and it has 100 milligrams of sodium as a call out
Well, it's sweet.
instead of and it says electrolytes from the sea. This is wild guava flavor. John has, what do you have, mango turmeric?
Yes.
How's it taste?
It's pretty good. I mean, I don't really get the kombucha vibes.
Let's check.
Are there
you know.
probiotics? Is that what
No,
it
you
is?
can smell the kombucha immediately on the
Yeah.
nose. Like this one, it overtook me.
Is it like
Um,
a vinegary kombucha? Are you talking
It's
Oh,
it's
it's got
tasty.
shun in
It's
it.
definitely. You got some Scoby.
about? What just happened over there?
Either it's gone bad or there's Scoby in here.
There's probably Scoby in it.
I was a little
Um,
unexpected. Scoby is not my not my thing.
It's pretty tasty though. It's just not very
Yeah, I
carbonated
mean-
compared to most kombucha.
Look,
you
first of
still
all,
got some Scoby
it tastes
in your
like
beer.
first-
I got some Scoby on my face. Jesus.
I got some Scoby on my face. My face is full of
Oh,
Scoby.
wiping it on my sleeve because we have no
I got
paper
some
towels in here.
Scoby on my
Um,
face.
Did I de-Scoby myself?
Yes, you're pretty much de-Scobied.
You're de-scobed. It's on your face.
All I was going to say for this is tasty, but it feels like, given the state of kombucha right now, pairing it with an electrolyte drink is not totally going to keep the consumer engaged in kombucha, is my gut reaction to this. But
I mean, I think a hardcore kombucha consumer would probably not want to drink it because it's in a can.
Well, it doesn't taste like the kombucha, a hardcore kombucha. Like they want the vinegar, right?
It might like the Scoby though.
So yours must taste different than mine because mine is pretty vinegar forward, and also it tastes like a kombucha, but it tastes like first ferment of kombucha. I don't know if you've ever tasted that. It's before it gets bubbly in the second ferment. It tastes like this. And it's tasty. Like you can drink kombucha in a first ferment, but most people don't.
Did you get any Scoby?
I have not yet gotten any Scoby, but I'm looking forward to it.
Well, the call-outs are interesting. It says it's 100% raw and organic. What does it say? Internationally
sourced ingredients.
No. Intentionally.
Oh, intentionally.
It does say
that would
intentionally.
be strange to.
And then electrolytes from the sea.
That's just salt. I assume sea salt.
I would assume
probably.
that's what it means. Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's good. I feel like
it's a little confusing, but it tastes good. The branding is it looks like a strange amalgamation of others that we've seen before. But I mean, overall, it's a good looking can. It says kombucha. The call outs are pretty good, and they're fairly well placed, and the flavor cues aren't bad either. So
where are they based?
Is that a Illinois? Oh, sorry,
Chicago, Illinois.
State of Illinois flag on the back there.
Yep.
Oh wow, that was pretty good.
What else you got over there, John?
Hopefully no Scoby in this.
Jeez, I hope not.
This grounded protein drink here, which I guess this is a SIG container. I won't call it a Tetra Pak. This one's a mint chocolate chip milkshake flavor, dairy free, 20 grams of protein. Pretty darn tasty, but as a mint chip lover, I'd like just a little bit more mint to it. But it's solid. I would drink this. This is.
Did you shake it up? Because I found it pretty minty. The other
shook the hell out of it.
Other beef I have is that it's blue instead of. It's supposed to be green, but it's coming out blue on the SIG pack apparently. So that's a UK product that has just recently launched in Whole Foods in the US. They're bringing it over here.
This is like how hard I shake you when we have a marketing meeting.
And a sales meeting too. I get shaken
you
twice.
just all day.
I get shaken all day.
Yeah.
That's I mean, it's not one serving, is it?
I mean,
it says 16 ounces.
I think so. I think it's one serving.
Oh, okay.
20 grams of protein.
I drink it. I was drinking it in London. I was having it before a run and drinking half before and half after, and it's great.
I mean, it looks like an amazing product. We had this. We briefly chatted about this last week. I think it would be cool to see this in the United States. The only
I think
thing,
it is.
It's in LA.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's got a U.S. label on it.
It's in LA and parts of New York.
I guess my only question
16 ounces. They don't put that on UK packages where I get with the program.
This is true. Where it would fit on shelf, because it's a pretty wide package. Be kind of hard to make that fit into a cooler set.
You should talk to Gabriel Bean, the co-founder. He's got all this info on this for it. It's a pretty fascinating story.
Yeah, this is good. I mean,
super good
like
stuff.
The list of ingredients, packaging definitely stands out, and it oddly feels good in your hand too.
Yeah, it's a really cool package, and I guess I was asking Gabriel where they think it fits on shelf. They like the stacking. They like how it fits on shelf. Fun fact about his father is that he was involved in the original branding of Dishoom.
What's Dishoom? Oh, Dishoom. Excuse me.
Dishoom, right?
Yes, Dishoom. Well, since we can never have enough protein, we recently got some samples from a brand called Love and Chew, which makes a protein cookie that's baked with upcycled oats. They just introduced a new peanut butter chip flavor, and they're going from, the brand that is, from 172 to over 500 Whole Foods locations. I love cookies. I like protein. I don't eat too many protein cookies. Do you, Mike?
I have eaten quite a few protein cookies. I haven't eaten them lately, but I'm always game to try one.
Yeah,
it's
I
just
like protein cookies. Like the Lenny and Larry's, is that the main one?
That's the OG. Yes.
Yeah.
Am I having peanut butter chip?
You're welcome to do. And I just want to be clear about one thing. The peanut butter chip one is the one that's made with upcycled oats. There are other varieties are not, but they are made with clean ingredients, or at least have a clean ingredient label. All right, Mike is having some cookie. He seems to like it. All right, Mike, what's the verdict?
I think it's really tasty. It's not too sweet. So, it's got 11 grams of sugar, 10 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat. I'm reading the ingredients right now. I don't really see too many things on here that I wouldn't like to see in a cookie. It's tasty.
It is.
Yeah.
The peanut butter flavor is a good
I want a little more, but
way to mask the kind of protein content and whatnot. So
Sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
tasty.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I'd eat another one.